So here we are with firstly newspaper analysis. So let us begin.
So starting with the first page, the BJP-led National Democratic Alliance Party has won the Lok Sabha elections with 292 seats, with the tough competition of India Alliance led by Congress with 232 seats approx. Because of that, there was a drop in the shares, and the investor suffers approximately 31 trillion of losses this year. Because
What
and
trillion
sir, the
rupees
reason
dollar?
behind this rupees, sir. 31 trillion rupees.
That make how much?
In sir, what dollar?
Crores.
1 million is 10 lakh. Trillion. 1 trillion is
1 trillion
sir.
is
1
1 lakh
trillion is
crore.
yes, sir. 1 lakh crore. So 31 lakh crores.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so this was the so basically only this was the news mostly covered with the result declaration and the drop in the share. So the main reason that I found the main reason behind dropping of the share, because sir, the government promises that they will win with the majority votes, but that didn't happen this year. This year there was a tough battle between BJP-led alliance of NDA and the alliance of India. So there was a huge loss of investors. So this was the primary reason for it, if somebody asks. The second thing from the second news is from Economy and Public Affairs page. So CBIC has proposed. Uh, CBIC has also proposed amended of. It was an excise duty which was amended by Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. And the second news was. Uh, PNB said that it will increase its. PNB said that it will sell 10% of its stake in Canara HSBC Bank for insurance company. So only these much news were there. Like other were related with politics, and everything was the same. Like 4 pages were related with politics only. Like from which state who won and all that.
What was the loss for the what is Sensex?
Sir, Sensex is inclusion of 30 shares under the Bombay Stock Exchange.
Okay, so when regional rural bank were established,
RRBs were established by Narsimhan Committee in 1975, sir.
not 19th century. Are you sure for this?
Yes, sir. Narsimhan Committee has recommended to set up the regional rural banks in 1975 only, sir.
So what is the
And in
percentage share?
1982, NABARD came. What, sir?
What is the percentage share of shareholders?
Sir, sir, what is the question? Can you repeat it?
Percentage shareholders
In what, sir?
in RRB.
Percentage shareholder, like in what sense? Like in which category?
In which category you know?
Regional rural banks, 35%, 15%, and RRBs. I'm telling about RRBs only.
Yes, I am asking the same.
35% and 35% is for other banks. 15% is for state. 15% is for the state, and the rest is central government regulation.
Rest is how much?
Am I right, sir?
Rest is how much?
So rest 50%.
You can go ahead with first topic of the day, that is the 5 trillion
Because
economy.
30 and 15% are uh, rest is regulated by central government, and it is, I think, 5 trillion economy. So
No,
India,
no. What
so yes,
rest is? I
starting with the
think
5 trillion economy, India is set to become
stop
a
here.
5 trillion economy, and the aim of India to become a 5 trillion economy is to 2030. Sir, you are able to hear me or not, sir?
I am able to hear you. Shareholder description you to give me RRB.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've told like 35%, 15%, and 35 and 50% is for the central government.
Okay, so go ahead with that 5 trillion.
Okay. So the 5 trillion economy of India will depend upon the pace of the reforms India is going to make. As India strives the 5 trillion economy, India made several changes in their economical regime. So uh, with the current growth rate of more than 7% in the GDP, India is very much ambitious to become a 5 in the year economic stability,
You can turn off your
province
video. Voice is
in
not coming.
development, mitigating the climate change. Okay, sorry, sir, sorry for the connection. So the next thing is that policy reforms. The creation of adequate infrastructure is needed, and the proper workforce needs to be employed, and mitigating climate changes that I've already told. So these are the challenges. So these are the challenges. Now, how we can reach it early? How can we reach the 5 trillion economy early? So there are various important sectors in India that needs to be improved to reach the 5 trillion economy soon. So the first sector is agriculture. Agriculture is the largest contributor of India's revenue. As we all know that we export very much of food and agriculture related products, and that contribute to a good part of the GDP. And these all can be improved by providing proper irrigation facilities, because there are farmers who wait for rainy season to get rain and for the proper yield for their crop. So proper irrigation facilities need to be implemented by the government, and there is also a need of storage facilities, and that need to be provided properly. Second is the industrial production. Industrial production includes there are large industrial sectors that need to be industrial sector that need to be set up for the proper for the more output of goods. And these scheme also, like India has also provided various scheme like Make in India scheme to drop the production of to not depend upon the foreign related products, and also and also export Indian made products to boost our economy. So the third important sector is the IT and business service sector. So like we all know that India has now become a hub for big companies like Facebook, Google, and Amazon, Microsoft. So India has targeted that from that 5 trillion economy, 1 trillion economy should come from the IT sector, and also for that India has also launched its own various schemes like Startup India scheme, Atal Innovation Scheme, to promote and boost the technological sector in India. And the new the uniform tax system has also helped the GDP of India to grow. Sir, that's it, sir.
So that is a impressive performance, and you have to mention the bold points only now. Then you can go for the means first, second, third. Let us have the point on the first, then second, then third in this way.
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
Is it audible?
Sir, you are not audible.
Is it audible now?
Okay, so yes, sir. So I don't have to explain each and every point from for that
No.
matter. Like the
Firstly,
industrial production, I have explained, like IT business service. So I don't have to explain.
firstly, you have to say there are three major sectors
सर
for
सो
this
जो
5 trillion.
ये जो ओरल कम्युनिकेशन टेस्ट होता है वो बेसिकली वो 1 मिनट का ही होता है सारे टॉपिक्स पे बोलने के लिए। आपका एक्सपीरियंस जो था।
Firstly, they will give you a topic,
ओके।
they will give you a time. and you can note down the
uh,
bullet points.
mm,
Then you can speak.
mhm.
So that depends
Sir,
how much
what was
long.
like your experience, like when you first give, like how much time they give? I just wanted to know that because
Mine was
I read
is
through like
COVID year.
I read like. Mhm.
So in that
Sir,
time
but
they have
now they
given.
have converted it in like now they want it online only.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that is not any fixed criteria there. You
Okay.
can go ahead with bullet points only. Introduction, body, and conclusion. No
Mm.
matter how much time you take, but you have to be very strict and clear with your concept.
Mm.
If you are speaking for 5 minutes,
Crisp and
then
short.
nothing is useful in that. There is no issue. But if you speak bold
Mm.
points
So
in one
they just
minute,
wanted to know if I knows that thing or not. Yes,
yes.
sir. Mm-hmm.
So second is a bank merger.
Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bank merger. So the bank merger is a process that combines that club two banks with their assets and liabilities both to become a one unit. Like it can also be two banks or more than two banks. Like recently, the Bank of Baroda, Dena Bank, and Vijaya Bank has been merged into a single unit bank. And the advantages of bank merger is that there is a rise of financial inclusion. Second advantage is that it will reduce the operational cost overall, and it will improve the and second third point is that it will introduce new competitive market and product and service and while maintaining the same profit. So fourth point is that it provides technical expertise and best both the banks or two banks will be shared. Like how to implement this different will be shared between them. The next point is they will extend their banking service activities and will cover more geographical area without spending more on infrastructure. And next is there will be enhanced range of products from and there will be a variety of customers that the bank is going to be cover.
Your
Next is
voice
that
is
the
not
main
coming.
important thing
See,
is it will it overall increase the capital base like by providing the loan amount there larger capacity of capital. For that, the delivery of the services will be improved along with administrative efficiency. Um, now, we're talking about that voice is not coming. So now is it coming?
why you are going so fast?
Am I audible, sir?
Please come to the good internet zone.
Okay, okay, sir, like I use the same network, but I don't know why today it is not working properly. I use the same Wi-Fi every day, sir, but sometimes it's due to connection error.
Go
Sorry
ahead.
for the inconvenience, sir. So should I restart from beginning or
Yes,
should I
yes.
talk about the okay from the start, sir? Okay. So talking about in which or more banks combine
Your
to
voice is
form a
not
single
coming.
unit and they share their asset along with the liabilities. There are various advantages of sir wait Am I audible now, sir?
Yes.
My voice is not cracking right now.
Yes.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience, sir. So starting with the bank merger. Bank merger is a process in which two or more banks combine to form a single unit, and they share their both asset and liabilities. And recently, the Bank of Baroda, Dena Bank, and Vijaya Bank both had a bank merger process. And in 2017, also the SBI Bank, along with five other banks, including Bank of Mysore, Bank of Karnataka, Bank of Hyderabad, and there are two other banks combined for a bank merger process. Now, talking about the advantages, it includes various advantages. Like the first thing is that increase in the overall capital of the bank. So it will be able to provide more amount of loan to more customer. Second is the rise in the financial inclusion. It will be able to provide accessible services to the underserved and remote area also. And third is that it will be able to expand its overall geographical area without spending much on infrastructure. Fourth is it will reduce. It will improve the technical expertise and various know-hows. Like the bank can share their practice knowledges and other things. Fourth, like next point is reduction in overall operational cost, which will result in more competitive product services and while maintaining the product profit also. Next is that there will be a variety of customer base in the area because now the bank has occupied more geographical area. Next is that it will improve the administrative efficiency. Now, coming to the procedure, so the banks that are concerned for the bank merger process had to submit their application to the Central Registrar of Cooperative Society, and the same copy of that application needs to be submitted to RBI along with a scheme of merger. That what are the schemes that are proposing for the merger. Now the next step, RBI examine that scheme in respect with the interest of the all those depositors that are connected with this bank, and then convey its decision to the CRCS, that is Central Registrar of Cooperative Society. That's how a bank merger is done in short process.
What is called if a government bank is
That's it,
going in
sir.
a private hand?
If a government bank is going in a private hand, that will be a demerger, sir.
Demerger. What is
Means,
privatization?
no, it will be privatization, sir. Sorry.
What is demerger?
In demerger, no, demerger is a different thing, sir. Sorry. It was, I thought of disinvestment. It was different topic, sir.
Okay, so that's all for today, and we will be meeting with next day for the next topic. That is COVID-19.
Yes, sir.
And
I write it.
COVID-19 you have read?
COVID-19, like what in COVID-19 में क्या, sir?
क्या मतलब क्या? Everything.
Like इकोनॉमिक इन्फ्लुएंस या फिर कुछ और
सब में आया
मेडिसिन
इन्फ्लुएंस।
रिलेटेड से
कोविड
लेकिन
19 कहाँ
थोड़ी
से
थोड़ी
आया?
चीजें मैंने रीड कर समवॉट आई हाँ वो थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ा हुआ था सर मैंने पहले आई टू लुक इनटू
थोड़ा बहुत
दैट
नहीं,
अगेन
पूरी पूरी
कोविड
इंफॉर्मेशन
19
चाहिए।
ठीक है ओवरऑल पढ़ लूंगा
सेकेंड इज
ऑल
सेमीकॉन मिशन।
इम्पैक्ट्स ओवर द ग्लोबली सेमीकॉन सेमीकॉन मिशन ठीक है
So these are the two topics for
और सर
tomorrow.
एक और सर एनी सजेशन फॉर मी लाइक व्हाट आल्सो आई कैन ऐड इनटू माय स्टडी इसके अलावा अगर मैं कुछ आपको अगर लगता है कि मैं कुछ लैग कर रहा हूँ तो बता दीजिए आप तो मैं
That is
उसको भी अपना
sufficient.
कवर
We
अप
will
कर लूंगा बिकॉज
figure
आई
out the bold points for the topic. That is more than
एम
sufficient. Don't go for this thing means taking topic for 5-10 minutes, explaining
नहीं
everything.
आप the things that you have taught I am only following that only sir
You just keep revising these
I'm
things.
also reading the PDF. Yes.
So that's all for today. We will meet. Thank you.
Thank you sir